It's too late. You heard him, Tenno. He requires your trust. So craft the bloody thing.
Tick-tock, kiddo. You don't want to be late again, do you?
The Jahu Gargoyle. Bring it back here and we shall examine what form will do to help us. Albrecht may have told you to build that thing, but given how he used people and threw them away, he may not have cared for your safety. If that gargoyle is a threat, you must take it from the sanctum immediately. Now, activate it.
At last! If ignorance is bliss, then you, Tenno, must be ecstatic. Come on then, bring it closer. Wakey, wakey.
Where did that come from? Identify yourself!
Please, Lloyd, let them figure it out. Oh, by all means, stand around catching snowflakes on your tongue. It's not like we have an unfolding crisis or anything. Hello! Oh, and now it's wandering off again. Hello! That's it. Almost there. Oh, by all means, stand around catching snowflakes on your tongue. It's not like we have an unfolding crisis or anything. Hello! Wake up, Tenno! You need to find... No, we're going to be here all day, aren't we? That's the right direction. Who's a clever little air breather? You are. Yes, you are. That's the right direction. Here, in the jar. What? The fish with the big brain? Yes, the fish with the big brain. Can we please finally get this interminable process over with?
Albrecht used you to give the Cavia a voice, just as he used me to keep them alive. Such a resourceful man.
So, here we are then, the best of what's left. Clearly, Papa's plan was countered. Color me surprised. Right then, we may proceed with the sequence.
You animals have observed us all this time, have you not? You've given yourself a role in the sequence?
Indeed we have. Oh, come, Lloyd. It's named after Papa's favorite pet. Spare the rod and spoiled. We know the fragmented ones are heralds of the indifference. We know the chosen operator must summon and destroy them. And regrettably, you, Lloyd, have made this impossible.
Choose your words carefully, fish.
Tenno, the grimoire is incomplete. The final page hidden away by Lloyd. Be a darling and retrieve it. That's all. Run along.
So be it. The gift of decency was clearly not bestowed upon the Cavia, Tenno. But I cannot deny the page's current status is lost.
Talk? Talk? I can talk. Hey, hey! Oh, Mr. Lloyd! Mr. Lloyd! Where is Papa? Why did Papa leave us? Mr. Lloyd!
Papa is gone. We could all be gone too. In an instant. Like... We have to keep quiet.
Okay.
Allow me to boil this down for you. Should the indifference's corrupting touch reach us and take back our speech, we would be screwed. So, be a love, and eradicate the murmur in this patch before the big bad gets word that Lloyd's awake and the fish is talking.
Tenor, there is some truth to what the fish says. That page was the last thing my Albrecht ever wrote. Meant for me. Since I had no interest in reading his endless self-justifications, I hid it away instead. But with all this chaos, it's undetectable.
So long as the indifference is missing a digit, it is confined to the strands of Kra. Don't ask, your tiny mind would likely pop under the strain of understanding. This limitation is our one hope.
Do not patronize the Tenno fish. The strands of Kra are merely void renderings of the chains of cause and effect. Conceptually embodied timelines, if you will.
Papa's daughter excelled at explaining complicated concepts in childish terms. I see now where she learned it. Arousing as I'm sure this is for you, the rest of us are moments away from an extinction grim, black, and final. So, if you would be so kind, finish up so I can point you toward that sodding page! was a long walk towards competence, but here you are. Now, please, the page.
You give me the page instead, kiddo. Consider it part of our deal.
It's done. Keep it to yourself, Tenno. I'm damned if I'm giving Albrecht the last word. Tenno!
Fell hand raps upon the untimed door, and sans grimoire, we are undone! Weeping Rumble!
Thank Void! Listen, the Murmur diverted your extraction jump. We need you back at the Sanctum, now! Hurry!
The sodding indifference seeks a path through the walls, and then, Tenno, through you! Keep it at bay! approaches. Soon, it will take on mass.
Nothing for you here! Get out!
Tinu! The grimoire must speak with its own voice.
You gave me back my sight, but I would not spare you a glance. You gave me back my voice, but I never spoke to praise you as I should have. For you were my right hand, my strength, my support, my sanctuary. Even when the galleries hurled scorn upon me, your sole desire was to suffer it in my stead. On your first day of service, you aspired to be worthy of me. I only wish that I could have been worthy of you, my lord.
Tenno. No. Operator.
The strand of claw has been cut, while the indifference remains undeterred. I foresee a grim and continuing struggle to safeguard Papa's laboratory from its fell and ruinous grasp.
Indeed. I shall not waver. Protect the vessels. Repair. Rebuild. So runs the DEIMOS sequence. And such is our task. In the version of the past we saw, my Albrecht said we were too late. The solution, naturally, is to arrive on time next time. You keep the murmur at bay, I shall fulfill my role. Punctuality. The Entrati family never could arrive on time without my help. And so, here I am, back to my old role, the diligent servant. Albrecht would have smiled at that, I think. He said, "My last sight of your face must not be marred by tears."
Deal. The deal was shook. A little handshake, all it took. Though from the deal, the wee child ran.
Yet still, the end has re-began.
Now that you're here, Tenno, You've met the animals? The catastrophe Albrecht saddled me with? Well, any ideas? Their roles were intended to be filled by qualified personnel. People! Instead, we have this. It's bad comedy. They're imprinted with whatever information they need to function, and an understanding of our current state of affairs, including Albrecht's absence. They were sent into the void using a bell of the same design that Albrecht initially used. The void got in, somehow. Again. One of the animals was lost, and the rest came back like that. We placed them in stasis, pending a proper examination. For them, the disaster, intelligence, and selfhood all occurred only hours ago. They're psychological shrapnel, and they're all we've got. See what you can do with them. I simply do not have the time. A fresh opportunity to continue my Albrecht's work. No matter, I suppose. We truly have accumulated a bewildering quantity of stuff. I'll just put this all back then. My Albrecht did his best to prepare the stockrooms for your arrival. Make your selection, and the Vosper shall flow. A splendid result. Splendid. There we are then. Will there be anything else, Tenno? There we are then. Splendid. Will there be anything else, Tenno? Will there be anything else, Tenno? There we are then. Splendid. Will there be anything else, Tenno? Arcanes. The very name smacks of sorcery. Asking for trouble in my view. Oh, I'll just pop off and find something to dust. I cannot lie, Tenno. I have always felt nervous in the presence of Warframes. The Orokin twisted people into weapons, and I've seen firsthand the bloody and well-deserved consequences of that act. Dante, though. In his company, I felt no such anxiety. He was warm, earnest, literate, a fellow seeker. Very good, Tenno. Company is always welcome down here. One must make the best of things.
Sometimes, when I try to sleep, I hear noises. Word noises. Word noises saying things I want to hear.
Please, remember to hand in any voca you encounter for analysis.
Tagfur, do come along. You are needed, and this melancholy is unbecoming.
Now that you're here. And how may this relic make himself useful to you today? Remain of stalwart mind. Maybe I'll... Our service is but a shadow of yours. Ah, Tenno. Sometimes I'll just pop off and... I hear his voice sometimes when I walk these halls alone. Quiet, entreating, insistent. Good condition. Shouldn't take long to dissolve. Very good, Tenno. I wait upon your pleasure.
Operator?
Tenno, the Warframe Corvex was designed by my Albrecht's own hand to protect the chosen operator from the hazards of his laboratory. This design is yours, by right. I intend to keep the promise I made to him. When the time is right and the equipment repaired, I will assist you to travel back to the past, to the pivotal year of 1999. Perhaps, between us, we may change history, Lloyd.
Chosen operator! A friendly suggestion. You could do so much more with those melee weapons of yours. I donate my wisdom on both tool and technique. Listen well. Tennokai, a fighting technique fusing void and bestial instinct. Raw power. While I have never used Tennokai, I understand it perfectly. Somewhat of a mind master. Enough so that lost materials pertaining to Tennokai have been stored just out of my reach in the sanctum. Tools. Papa was not one to rest. Use this segment to unlock more potential for your arsenal. The arcane was an art and science that Papa studied well. The convexity of my bowl a magnifying glass on his research, and now your gain. Install this segment, acquire melee arcanas, find Tennokai modules, and observe the results. A swift deletion of your foes.
Ordis wonders, why is he here? Ordis supposes everyone has to be somewhere. Excellent armaments, operator. Please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.